a little bit different of a day in the life. My husband has my 3 older kids on a work trip this afternoon, and they'll be gone from, well, actually they just left about 20 minutes ago, and then they'll get back later this afternoon, early evening. So I thought I would use the time while they're gone, and it's just me and my baby. We're going to be doing some meal planning. I have some lesson planning to do. At this point, I think you guys have seen all of my curriculum pics. So that part is done. Now we just have to get everything organized. So we're probably going to go thrifting a little bit. I have a few errands I have to do as far as picking things up, and I thought it'd be fun to take you guys out with me to do some just fun things. I am also so excited because today's video is a collaboration with Elli. I will have her channel linked down below. I highly recommend you go checking her out. She is very inspirational. I love watching her content. She does homemaking, she does homesteading, homeschooling. She also talks slightly on minimalism. She's also a huge thrifter like I am, and so I'm really excited to follow along more with her journey, especially as they start and begin kind of developing their new homestead. So definitely go check her out, say hello. I will have her channel and her video that we are collaborating with together linked down below. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and start our day. Just laid the baby down for a nap, and I was able to get all of the perishable type things in. I still have my thrifted things in the car, so I'll go out and get those here in a little bit. But I wanted to show you what I got from the farmer's market type thing. And I decided to no longer get the hanging plants and use that money instead towards just buying some larger quantity things. Even though the quantities aren't huge because we go through things so quickly in our home. But I ended up getting a bushel of the just red potatoes. Again, I love buying locally grown whenever possible. And then I got a couple dozen ears of corn. I got a bag of green peppers, a bag of onions, and I thought I had some other stuff in here too. Oh yeah, I also got, I think this might be the broccoli. Let me check and see. Yes, a thing of broccoli, of course the corn, and I also got 6 cucumbers. And then probably saute up some of the green peppers and onions, and then have corn on the cob. Because like I said, my little ones are with my husband today, and one of their favorite summer things to eat is corn on the cob. So I think I'm going to surprise them with that tonight. And we'll have the corn on the cob with the fresh veggies and either a hamburger or like a steak or something. I think that's what we're going to do for dinner. So anyway, that's what I decided to get instead of hanging plants. But for flowers, I did get these geraniums. I have 3 of them because my planter outside has like 3 little buckets in them, so I thought this is the perfect size to put in there. And I've been wanting to find some flowers to put in there, so instead of getting like the more expensive hanging baskets, again I got a few small plants and then all the fresh the fresh goodness that I love. So it still ended up being a ton of fun. But now I'm gonna see if I can open the door quietly and sneak outside and bring in the thrifted things because I'm really excited to show you guys what I got today. So a couple of the things, which they obviously need to be dusted off and cleaned up a little bit, but I got this little cute step stool for putting by the kitchen sink. My little ones are just not quite tall enough to reach where the cups are, so I thought this would be like the perfect little boost to help them get to the cups. So I had this little step stool that I got, and then a few other kitchen things that I got. I was really excited about this one. This one was, I want to say $3. So this local thrift store that we go to, every now and then they'll get a lot of antiques in, and I love it so much. But this is like a matchbox holder, so the tall matches would go in the top, and then of course it already has like a little screw up here to put it on, and then the drawer for like the little matches. But I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna hang this up probably by our back door since we have our fire pit right outside. But I thought it was just a really pretty way to keep all of the matches together and things like that. So a hanging little matchbox thing that again was so simple, but I was excited about. And then the other wooden thing that I got was this paper towel holder. So I'll just set this out on our kitchen counter, but it kind of matches the other wood pieces that I have, like the matchbox and the paper towel thing. So I actually have only owned one paper towel holder because we don't really own paper towels. We just use the mostly like Norwex rags and just like cloth and stuff. But I thought it was really, really pretty, and since we have guests coming over the week, I will probably go ahead and put some paper towels out because I know not everybody's used to not having paper towels. So, but I thought it was just really, really pretty. So I got that. Oh, and this was, did I say $3? I think it was $3. And then this one was probably one of my all-time favorite finds. I think I paid $5, where if you're new here, I'm very frugal when it comes to thrifting, but it was $5 and I fell in love with it. If you can't tell, I love old things. I really, really like antique type things. So this was a little oil lamp, but they turned it into like a little lamp. So I thought it was super cute. I'm probably gonna end up plugging this in and putting it on our mantle probably. I think it will be really pretty, especially in the evening time with all the, just the couple lamps on at night. I love doing that at night. It really sets the tone for the evening. And I fell in love with it. I thought it was so pretty. And for $5, I was like, okay, you can come on with me. I really liked it. So it's something little, but I liked it. And then the last thing I got for the kitchen type area, see if I can get it out here without breaking it too much. I got this little mini pitcher and bowl set that I thought was just so, so sweet. I think my little ones will love playing with this, but we'll probably save it for just like tea parties and put cream in it and things like that, even though I don't think that's what it's really used for. I just thought it was very, very darling, and the set was $2. So I thought it was really, really cute, and I love the blue floral. So of course my 2-year-old was with me while we went shopping, and she helped me pick things out for her older siblings. She actually was the one that was digging through a box of toys and brought this to me and actually pronounced Oliver's name. It was like, Oliver, and then she specifically pointed to the frog in the bag. So this is just a little bag of critters, and when she saw the frog, she said Oliver, and I was just honestly thought it was so sweet that she was thinking of them, but it's so true because my little guy is 100% into reptiles and amphibians, and so this little bag of little critters is just going to make him so excited. Now whenever my little ones are out and I do go thrifting, and it doesn't matter who I'm going thrifting with, a lot of the times if it's just me and my older daughter, we'll go out for an hour. We always try to find something small to bring back to their siblings. When it's just me and let's say the baby go out, I always try to find something little for everyone. So for my son, as you saw, was the little bag of animals. For my daughter, I ended up finding a really nice baseball mitten baseball. I thought it'd be some really fun activities for her to do because we had baseball bats and softballs and things like that, but I don't think we owned any of the actual gloves. So she's gonna be excited about this as they get more into doing like all the outdoor games with each other and playing all the summer fun stuff. So that's for her, or the thing I got for her. And then for my 3-year-old, just to put this into context, she loves all things birds and bird cages. So I found a little bird house, and on the inside of it, I don't know if you can tell, there's like a little birdie. There's a little bird inside of it. So I thought it was really, really sweet. And so she can hang this up on her bed and have her own little bird house with birds in it. It's something little, but I know she's gonna adore it because that's what she's all about right now. So I actually just cleaned out our coat closet, so I was really excited to come across this one. And I had gotten rid of my actual puffer jacket because it was just way beyond even being able to donate, because it was like all stained and it was just kind of deflated over the years because I've had it for probably 8 years, 9 years, something like that. But I ended up finding another one. It was very similar to my other one. My other one was like a teal color. This one was just straight black, but it was only 50 cents. I was so excited. All of their coats were just like quarters. It was crazy. So I was really excited. This is one that comes down a little bit longer, but it fit me perfectly. It's a little bit big, but I think most things are. It's hard for me to find things that fit, but yeah, this was a really, really good find, and it was only a couple of quarters, so. And some other clothing things I got is I just got a couple of shirts for my husband, and then I think there was also a couple of shirts for my daughter, but that's mostly everything that we got while thrifting and going to that plant nursery. Instead of getting everything put away, I'm leaving everything out, so I still have a counter full of produce and a couch full of all the thrifted things. And then, which you will have already seen by now, I just finished filming our family's curriculum picks for the upcoming school year. So I have a pile of that out. So behind me, everything kind of blew up, but my baby is still asleep. So I figured I would come, sit down, and I think I'm going to make a meal plan for the week and then get the groceries at least in the shopping cart so I can either go pick them up tomorrow and do a grocery pickup, or what I may end up doing, because I just realized that where we are, they do deliver as well, like Costco delivers. So I might end up doing that today, just so it can be here this evening. I can get it all put away. But yeah, I think I am gonna go ahead and get some meal things down so I know what to look for in case I don't get it delivered. Then when I do go out tomorrow, I can get it then. But I think for the upcoming week, one of our family's favorites is of course doing tacos. It's really easy, but we have a freezer full of ground beef. We get most of our beef in bulk, or at least we try to. That way we just buy it once, you know. I say once, maybe a few times a year we fill up the freezer, and then we don't have to worry about budgeting for it every single week, if that makes sense. And it's a lot cheaper at the end of the day. So the upfront cost is a lot, but buying it in bulk has just saved us a lot of money, because it's not a weekly thing that I've got to go out and buy and worry about like a source of protein or anything. So we're probably going to do a taco dinner. So on my shopping list, I do need to pick up some goat cheese, sour cream, and a thing of lettuce, like some fresh spinach or lettuce and things like that. So that's probably gonna be Monday. For Tuesday, I'm gonna probably do like a stewed potatoes with baked chicken. I love doing potatoes in a lot of different types of seasonings. I love it so much. One of my strangest but thing that just I love putting on potatoes is actually cinnamon. I know that's so strange, but I love doing stewed potatoes with like cinnamon and then garlic, pepper, you know, all those types of things. But they're so good. And then I drizzle them with some melted butter or some melted tallow, and then put them in the oven and make them crispy, but they're so good with some baked chicken. Anyway, so that's probably gonna be Tuesday, and I'll probably do, I have a lot of carrots in the fridge, so I'm probably gonna end up doing like a stewed potatoes with baked chicken and carrots type dinner. Another thing that I love doing about this dinner, when it's the baked chicken and the potatoes and carrots, is it's just one pan. So I have an extra oversized large cast iron skillet. So I love filling that up, of course drizzling it with my either butter or something like that, and then just letting it bake and get everything crispy. So I love doing that. So any type of a one pan skillet is probably one of my favorite meals to make, not just for cleanup, but I just genuinely, I love those types of like the hearty foods. And then the next day, I think we're gonna end up doing a barbecue chicken sandwiches with a fruit salad. My kiddos love fruit salad, so in season right now are strawberries, so we'll probably do a heavy like strawberry based fruit salad, get all that chopped up for that day. Barbecue chicken sandwiches. So I think I have everything I need for bread still. I try to make my own bread when it comes to sandwiches. We don't eat a ton of bread in our home, but when we do, like if I'm making hamburgers, which I also believe I have hamburgers on my list as well. Yeah, if I'm making those types of sandwiches, I try to make it in advance. If not, we'll just have like a side of barbecue chicken with like the fruit salad and things like that. So I'm gonna get that. Actually, you know what? I need sugar for the baked goods and stuff, so I do need to put sugar down on my list. And then I do have pasta here. For pasta, I need to grab a few more things of pasta sauce, probably 2 more jars. And then another favorite dinner is we like to do our own like Chinese food or Chinese dinner. We love, because I do have a lot of, again, the beef in the freezer, I'm probably going to cut up the steak really, really thinly and do like a sauteed beef and broccoli, like a sesame beef maybe, for our Chinese type dinner. And so we'll probably end up doing that for a night. And then I think we're also going to plan on doing a cookout next week. So I'm really excited about that. So it's just going to be really, really simple. Hot dogs and sausages, the hot dog buns. I don't know if I'll end up making those. I'll probably just buy them, as well as some relish. My kiddos love relish, especially on hot dogs. And I don't have any in my pantry, so that's on my list. And then the last day, I'm going to end up making a shepherd's pie. So this is, let me see here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 nights shepherd's pie. And this is going to be, you know, I do need to grab some more frozen veggies from Costco, as well as some poppy seed dressing. One of my favorite things to put in shepherd's pie is actually a ranch dressing kind of seasoning thing. There's some really good quality seasoning mixes when it comes to like their ranch stuff, and putting that in the potatoes are so good when it comes to shepherd's pie. And then I need to also grab some more, I have that on my list already, of the goat milk cheese to put on top. So we're gonna do that, and that's pretty much the week. It's pretty simple, little one pan type things, but they're also easy meals, especially in the summer and the busy weeknights. I think like the tacos, the one big pan, the barbecue chicken sandwiches, the Chinese beef and broccoli, a cookout night, and shepherd's pie. They're all pretty simple meals, but they are staples. And then the nice thing I like about a lot of this, so the shepherd's pie, for example, I'm probably gonna make over like probably 2 meals worth and then put a set in the freezer. So the following week, if we are having a busy night, because I know we're going to be having like a little bit of a busier week coming up, I can just grab those. So if I'm at a place or in a place where I know I'm going to be home every single day and I'm doing a lot of food prep, whenever we do things like, so the barbecue chicken sandwiches, when it comes to cooking the chicken, I'll probably cook 2 whole chickens, and then before I bone it, I'll put half of it, you know, in the freezer and things like that. I'm sorry, after I bone it, before I season it, I'll put it in the freezer and things like that. Same with like the broccoli and the Chinese type thing. Like if there's leftovers from that meal, because every meal we have at least enough leftovers for at least one person to have something. So it's something my husband can grab. He likes just having dinner leftovers for breakfast. It's something that's high protein anyway. So I try to do extras just so we can have meals the following day. So I am gonna go ahead, and now that I have like a little menu laid out, again, it's very simple, go ahead and make my shopping list, and then possibly go ahead and get things ordered. I love it, it's so pretty. Well guys, I'm going to go ahead and do my outro here. However, I am still going to be taking you guys along with me for the rest of the day. So I'm going to head inside, we're going to do some chores, and then I thought it would also take you in through the evening as we prep dinner together, and then we'll probably end up hanging outside on the front porch here after dinner, because that's been like our go-to thing after we eat, and then as we get the kids ready for bed, we always just hang out here for a little bit. So I'll take you along with me as we go about the rest of our day. But thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy seeing the rest of our evening.
Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice? And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. Time is gone and I grew up. I somehow made it through without losing sight. And I still wonder where you are.